into KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, coming to you live from Cedar Valley High School as the Cedar Valley Aviators welcome in the Salem Hills Skyhawks. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got what will be a really fun matchup for you tonight here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll start with the visiting Salem Hills Skyhawks, coming in at 7-5 overall. Coach Blake Frankum, this is a group that they've had some really impressive wins, including a 65-47 win over Skyridge. How about 65-64 over Lehigh and dominating Payson? But they've also had a couple games where they felt like maybe they let them get away. You look at Juan Diego, an 11-point loss, but close losses against Orem and Snow Canyon in double overtime. This is a group for Coach Frankum led by Chase DeGraffenried, the 6'3 junior, 19 points per game. And then how about the 6'7 senior center, Jackson Nelson? That name should be familiar. He's the brother of James Nelson, who really lit up the scoring as a senior just a few years ago. But you look at Zach Nelson, unrelated to the aforementioned Nelsons, 11 points a game. He has been spectacular, 50% from beyond the arc for Zach for the 6'4 senior. Meanwhile, we switch sides and talk about Snow Canyon. And Snow Canyon is one of those... Snow Canyon, Cedar Valley, too many things going on. One of those groups for Coach Pugmire. They've got some impressive games as well. Played Westlake extremely close. They went out to Virginia. They just came back. They had to deal with Cottonwood in a game that kind of got away from Cedar Valley. They're looking to get that taste out of their mouth, get back in the good graces here and on the winning side of things as Cedar Valley in the home whites, Salem Hills in the road navies, and the opening tip controlled there by Salem Hills. This one deflected out. Last touch by, I thought, the Skyhawks. Yes, indeed. First possession for the Aviators. Kicked out. First bucket of the game there for Cedar Valley. Our apologies, we're working through a couple technical issues here, trying to get that resolved for you. Drive on the other side. That shot wouldn't go. Rebounded. And pushing up the floor here with the Aviators. Inside, blocked away. Good defense there by Zach. To the floor, Salem Hills coming away with it. Pull up from the junction. Not off the rim. Offensive board going back up. Count it. There's Jackson Nelson. Big made three there from DeGraffenried. Oh, how about the drive from Jax? As 6-5 our score here. Salem Hills looking inside. Nelson going up, just crawled off the rim. A foul called here, and the first on Ty Christensen. will send Zach to the line. One more here. Two for two, giving the lead to Salem Hills. 7-6. 4 early points here. From Christensen, won't go back of the rim, gathered there by Chase. Baseline drive here, that one kept along the baseline. And an offensive foul. It was one of the things Coach Pugmire talked about early, was he wanted to see his group take more charges. And they get one there. The offensive foul called on DeGraffenreid, his first. As we're inside of 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. That one kept in by Jackson Parkinson. Again, apologies. We're trying to work through technical items for you here. Trying to get that smoothed out for you. Up the other end here with Salem Hills. Nelson fouled. Excuse me. Yes, it was. That was Jackson Nelson on the drive. His boy, the post player, Jackson Nelson, has really been keyed in. He's been aggressive tonight here early, going back to the line for the second time. Two more here for Jackson. Good on the first. One more here for Jackson. Well, that one came off the rim, but the offensive board keeps it here. Chase lobs out to Dykes. Back inside, Nelson again, one step with a power dribble, and Cedar Hills can't corral it for the clear. It'll stay with the Skyhawks. 3.5 to go here, opening quarter. Inbound baseline from Hollows. Long three here from DeGraffenreid is good. Oh, goodness. Boy, how about that deep three from Chase DeGraffenreid. Heath Christensen, Cedar Valley working this around, trying to get inside. Dakota taken away by Salem Hills on the interior. Skyhawks coming up the floor. Oh, good defensive play there. Collapsing down by Cole Roberts. And we get the steal. Shot off the glass, too strong. Easy board there for Baker. Another 6'7" senior for Salem Hills as he's trying to establish himself in the paint to Graffenried, sizing up another three, and a timeout taken as it's 18-9, the advantage for the visitors from Salem Hills as the three ball finding its impact here early for the Skyhawks. Welcome back. Coda, boy, good ball movement there. Good job getting that ball inside as they really try to just find a way through all the threes that Salem Hills is hitting. There's another one for the Skyhawks. Boy, this one hit by Caden Hansen. Man, what a first quarter. Oh, baseline look. Parkinson there. Able to work the baseline. There's the foul here, stopping it with 1:20 left. On the inbound lob and scored. Easy for Zach Nelson. Here's Jax Allen, the drive, fouled on the take. So free throws here for Jax. The first one rattled out. I thought that one looked good. One more here. Splits it. I'll take that. It's now a little bit of pressure being shown for Cedar Valley. Inside, too strong on the drive. And Roberts trying to save it, but does so to Cedar Valley. How about the block inside? Boy, good recovery there by that Cedar Valley defense as Heath Christensen collapsed down to get the block. And the arrow will give it to the Aviators. 47 seconds left here. Three. Ooh, off the front of the rim, rebounded there by DeGraff and Reed. Cedar Valley would have loved that one. Here comes Hansen. The drive to Graffenried, hanging too strong, boarded there by Parkinson. Cedar Valley can take the last shot. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Christensen. Heath Clock down to 15. Coda trying to back it down, 5 seconds left. Oh, blocked. Good defensive play by Baker, and Salem Hills won't get a shot. And with that, the first quarter comes to a close. All Salem Hills and the long ball after one. And welcome back. Our apologies. We've been working through some technical challenges tonight. It's all been on our end, and we apologize. Think we have everything resolved now, as there's 5:15 to go here in the first half. 28-19, the advantage for Salem Hills. Been an onslaught of threes is inside. Nice score there by Jax Allen. And look, Cedar Valley has been able to do what they've needed to do to just kind of hang around. How about the deflection there by Ty Christensen? Staying here with the Skyhawks. Boy, a little extra dribble there by Jackson Hollows. He'll take it. Chase DeGraffenried has been spectacular tonight. Unofficially, 4 threes already to help lead Salem Hills. As Skyhawks back on the offensive end. Here's Snar, works out. Oh, long three, out on line, but long off the shot of Humphreys. Other end, here's Coda. Kyler Hadfield, the sophomore, squaring up the three. That was just off the mark. Coda trying to scrap for that board. Has it, but that foot came out of play. And it will go here to Salem Hills. A couple substitutions coming in for Cedar Valley. Jackson Parkinson, and in for Salem Hills comes Ryan Baker. Past the midway point here in our second quarter. Drive here, the foul. Going to go on Cedar Valley. This will be the 5th team foul. Christensen picking it up. Inbounded inside. Good look there for DeGraffenried, whose big night continues. I shouldn't say a rare two-point bucket, but kind of a rare two-point bucket for Chase tonight, the way he shot the ball from distance. And the answer. Christensen able to hit the three for Cedar Valley. Just an 8-point difference. 32-24. Boy, Hollows almost had that driving lane open up on the little fake there from the perimeter. Here's DeGraffenried. You see Allen closing down on him much quicker. And offensive foul. They had one in the first quarter. Coach Frankham would love an explanation. He saw that one differently. Second charge drawn tonight by Cedar Valley. I tried to make this point in the first, but I couldn't really because technical issues. That was a focus that Coach Pugmire said, I want to see us take more charges. We go for a lot of blocks. We want to play better defense on the floor, and that's paid off tonight for the Aviators here at home. Heath Christensen across the timeline. Here's Ty on the drive. Good first step and one. Ty Christensen with the drive through contact. Has it back to two possession, and Ty here with a chance for the three-point play. Christensen here at the line, off the back of the rim. But the rebound secured by Cedar Valley. Ty, boy, what a pump fake. The drive hanging, it just left it short. Boy, that's a great move by Ty Christensen. Here's Zach Nelson. And we've got a foul here. And this is going to go on Cedar Valley. I thought we might get an illegal screen call there, but the call there instead was a foul called on Cedar Valley. Inside, kicked out from the corner, blocked. Great closeout there by the Aviators. The defense was by Cole Roberts. And one! The corner three for Jax Allen. Plus contact and a chance for a 4-point play. It's down to one possession. The 7th team foul on Salem Hills, and Coach Frankham wants a timeout. Timeout, Skyhawks, as Cedar Valley has come all the way back from double digits. A chance to make it a 2-point game when we come back.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Want to thank you for being patient with us here tonight. Want to thank everyone here at Cedar Valley, Coach Pugmire, Sharon the AD, all of her support staff here. They've taken great care of us. And again, the technical issues were on our end. We apologize, but hey, we're up and running now, and just in time as Cedar Valley trailed here by double figures in the first half. But Jax Allen, the 4-point play, makes it a 2-point contest. Little trap there. Salem Hills able to handle it. All good denial defense there by Christensen, though Chase able to regather. He had a three from about 3 feet beyond that in the first quarter. Hanging at the rim, off the front of the rim on the take by Zach Nelson. And here come the Aviators. Heath, traveled with it. Salem Hills basketball. We'll get across the timeline with that trap, and it's taken away. Good defense there by Hadfield. And Salem Hills able to get back. And Cedar Valley can take the lead here. Oh, how about that setup? The deflection finds its way to Allen. Boy, sometimes you just get your player in the right spot at the right time. Love the penetration by Cole Roberts, and the pass was deflected. Was intended, I think, for Jax, and he's still able to score it. We're tied up. 60 seconds left here in the first half. And a foul here, boy. That's a cheapo call on Heath Christensen, and we'll have 1-1 for Salem Hills as 17 fouls now each way. We'll send DeGraff and Reed to the line. Colby Dykes coming back on the floor here for the Skyhawks as Caden Hansen will get a breather. 1-1, and the first one made for DeGraff and Reed. One of the better free throw shooters on the team, according to statistics. Of course, requires accurate reporting, which I have every confidence that we have here tonight. 2 for 2 there for DeGraff and Reed. Allen works with Roberts. Cole kicked out. 3 wouldn't go. A look there by Parkinson. Two-second differential. 2-second shot clock differential here in the second quarter. The handoff to Chase. 15 on the shot clock. Work to the corner. Left alone. Oh, drill it. Boy, that's a big made 3 from the corner for Dykes. Cedar Valley, they'll have a look. 5 seconds left. Step back 3 here from Roberts is just long. It was on target. And with that, the first half comes to a close. Was a 12-point difference. It's down to 5. We head to the locker room at the half. Salem Hills leading Cedar Valley 37-32. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Welcome back here to Cedar Valley High School. Start of the second half, 37-32. Salem Hills leading Cedar Valley. It was what a first quarter for Salem Hills. Unofficially had 4 threes in that quarter. I've got Chase DeGraff and Reed unofficially with 11 in the first quarter. Jackson Nelson, I had him with 5 or 7 in the first quarter. That duo got off to a ferocious start for the Skyhawks. Was a 12-point difference at one point. Cedar Valley's been able to chip away, and Jax Allen has made a couple big plays for Cedar Valley. Ty Christensen hit a big 3 as they were able to kind of come back in this game. A couple and-one situations. Got it back to tied. Have not had a lead. We'll see if they can get that here in this third quarter, as that's a great way to start for the Aviators. As straight away, Jax Allen hitting another 3. His big night continues. Young man averaging 10 points per game coming into this one. He's well beyond that one, or well beyond that average at this point. Inside, working here to Snar. That's too high off the glass. Too high, and we head down with the Aviators. Little pump fake, the drive, and the offensive foul. That was the call in the first half. It's the call here in the second half as Allen picks up the personal. Be the first team foul on Cedar Valley here in the second half, and the first personal on Jax. Kick ball there by Allen. Salem Hills will inbound, side out. Looking inside to the post. This is Jackson Nelson. Jackson through traffic. Count it. Jackson Nelson will head back to the line as he's able to score, and a chance for the three-point play. Young man had a chance to talk with Papa Nelson before the game. He said, look, as a freshman, Jackson was the team manager. Hit a growth spurt and enjoying a heck of a senior campaign. As at the line, that one good. Three-point play for Salem Hills and Jackson Nelson. Young man averaging 14 and 9. Been good tonight. The drive here by Ty, and that pass miscommunicated, off target, out of play. It'll head back to the Skyhawks. Trying to deal with that pressure. Get it to the corner. That 3. Snar knew it was off the moment he shot it. And last touch here by Cedar Valley. It'll stay with Salem Hills. Good preview of a couple teams that hope to be in the mix in 5A. As this inbounded to Nelson once again. Just doing all the little things right in the paint as this is pushed to a 7-point lead for Salem Hills. Roberts for 3. We've not mentioned tonight Hunter Larson was off to a great start for Cedar Valley. Tore his ACL out the rest of the year. They've been looking to try to make up for what they lose with the loss of his scoring. They're finding something tonight. There's a nice 3 there for Salem Hills, and the drive by Allen as the scoring here picking up for each side. Inside, that was Zach Nelson. Kicks out, DeGraff and Reed, the 3. Wouldn't go, tapped over to Allen. Cedar Valley coming the other way. Here's Cole Roberts. Roberts, the drive, gets it to Ty. Ty Christensen with another made triple. And a quick timeout taken here by Cedar Valley. It's back to a 2-point difference. 45-43, Salem Hills leading on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Welcome back. I want to thank our sponsors here at KSL Sports Rewind, Heidemann & Associates, a full-service law firm. If you have any legal needs, they've got law offices in Utah County, can help you with whatever you have going on. For a free consultation, just call 801-754-4240. Here's Nelson once again. Boy, the big man. They just have not had an answer tonight for Jackson Nelson. And it's a great inside-out duo here for Salem Hills. Roberts trying to drive, works it to Ty Christensen. That three short. Offensive board gathered here by Cedar Valley. Gets it to Ty for the flush. Boy, he missed the three, but he wasn't going to miss the dunk. Good vision for the big man and the two-handed flush. Good entry here for Chase. DeGraffenreid works out. Three from Snar. No. Offensive board, and DeGraffenreid was losing his balance. Tried to keep it with Salem Hills, but gave it away. Jax Allen. First lead of the game for Cedar Valley and a Skyhawk timeout. They've come all the way back from being down double digits. 48-47. Aviators, that offense starting to fly.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
Welcome back, 48-47. Jax Allen continues to have a big night. Look, with all the technical issues, I wasn't able to get everything documented. I have him very unofficially. I'm probably missing something here. At least 3 threes tonight. I've got him with 19. It's been a big, big night for Jax Allen. Boy, what a display here by Cedar Valley. I'm talking about they were wondering how they'd come out here. Boy, they've come out. Really responded through some adversity, have the Aviators. Nelson able to get the kick out and the three made by Salem Hills as the Skyhawks with the quick answer thanks to Caden Hansen. He's hit a couple tonight for Salem Hills. Here's Heath Christensen. Zone look here for the Salem Hills defense. Parkinson, a couple cutters through the lane. Parkinson the drive, worked over to Ty. Christensen skips across. Roberts for three. That was just short. On line for Cole, but rebounded there by the Skyhawks. DeGraffenreid trying to drive the paint. Hands over to Jackson Nelson. More for Jackson tonight. Back to a 4-point difference. The lob to Ty. Oh, pretty finish. Boy, I didn't know if that pass was going to allow Ty to get the finish. And Christensen showing his versatility with a nice little reverse lay-in. Weave here in the corner. Zach Nelson, that three rimmed out. A battle down low. Let us play on here. Roberts handing back. Parkinson looking to attack. We'll give it to Allen. Heath. Boy, if Jax turns around, he's got an open look from 4 feet. Salem Hills back to defensive positioning here. Zone look again. Roberts will try again for three. That rattled out. Rebounded by Nelson. 6-7 paying dividends tonight for Salem Hills. DeGraffenreid handing off. Zach Nelson pulling up from 15 short. Got his own miss. Zach Nelson, crafty play. Here's Heath Christensen. Oh, beautiful find. On the drive, you pull that defense up. It leaves that baseline wide open. We've seen Cedar Valley really attack that in multiple ways tonight. That three won't go. Ball's up, gathered by Nelson. We've got a foul here, and I'm curious who they're going to call it on. We've talked about there's been some battling in the paint. I thought I saw a bit of a push on the play as that ball was being secured. We'll see who the officials call it on here. We're going to have, double foul. I actually agree with that call. Like I said, there's been some jostling the last couple of possessions, and I think that's one where I think that's a good job by this crew. Could be wrong, but I agree with that. Okay, 54-52. Arrow keeping it here with the Skyhawks. Zach taken away. Good hands there by Cole Roberts. Over with Heath. Roberts again, double team. Skips across Coda. Coda trying to drive, works out to Jax. Allen will attack. Allen fouled. He'll head to the line here. Jax. I think there's been great decisiveness tonight from Cedar Valley. And we've really seen Jax have himself a night. Chance here for two, makes the first. And second wouldn't go, too strong. Rebound gathered there by Zach Nelson. Kicked out. Stay here. Here's Dykes, Colby. Going high post here with Baker. Trying to work through a couple screens. Straight away, long three, and nails it. Ryan Baker. He's got a little distance to his game. Final 15 seconds here of the quarter. Oh, Heath had just that bit of a window. Couldn't get it over the front of that rim, off the window. Nice find to Zach Nelson. Count it, and a chance for the three-point play here with 4 seconds left. Salem Hills running the floor well. Talk about the closeouts in both the second and now third quarters for Salem Hills. Both of them, those are tied ball games, and they make great surges over the last 45, 60 seconds. As it will be Zach Nelson here at the line, and a chance to push this back up to 7 here with 4 seconds left. And he does. Quick substitution here for Salem Hills. As Snar coming on the floor. 4 seconds left here. They inbound. Allen, head of steam. Allen, end to end. Did he get it out? Yes, he did. Count the bucket for Jax Allen as Cedar Valley gets a critical 2. Fourth quarter coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We got a good finish on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Boy, both teams scoring 23 points in that third quarter. 60-55. Cedar Valley will have the basketball to start this fourth. Get a chance for back-to-back possessions with points. Worked over with Ty. Ty looking to drive. Boy, pulls 4 defenders around him. And just lost out by Cole Roberts. Cedar Valley turns it over. Again, a little bit of pressure here by the Aviators. Handled there, Zach Nelson in the trap. Tried to pass out of it, and Cota takes it away. Good hands there by Kevin Cota. Jax, the three. Yes, Jax Allen. Another made three. Quick ball movement here by Salem Hills. They find Chase. Ooh, that three came off the front of the rim. It was on line for DeGraff and Reed. He's cooled off since his boiling hot start tonight from long range. Here's Cota working with Roberts. Now Jax. Jax. Ooh, just held that pivot and tried for entry for Cota. A lot of defenders there. Salem Hills able to win it back. Good patience there. Zach got underneath the glass. And now potential run out for Cedar Valley. Allen end to end. Jax again, just like he did at the end of the third. Running the full length of the floor with a finish at the rim. Chase, tough shot. Backside board blocked away by Ty. Oh, Cota was running the lane, but they got Heath for three. The hanger would have grown increasingly loud if that had fallen. It did not. Salem Hills gets the board and a timeout taken by the Skyhawks. 60 apiece. 6:03 to go here in the fourth.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations.
Boy, what a night for Cedar Valley. You talk about responsiveness and talking with Coach Pugmire, talking with people around the program. It was, look, we didn't like the way that Cottonwood game went. They didn't quite know how things were going to go tonight. They knew they had the potential to be better than that, and they certainly have been tonight. And for this Salem Hills group, a team that's got some nice wins. I mean, you talk about a win over Lehigh. That's a lot of people's pick in 5A. They've shown they can play with the best. And, look, they had a start tonight that would put it up with some of the great starts you'll see in any game this season. And they've had to find out ways to really grit out buckets and respond time and time again after each push that Cedar Valley's made to come back and tie or take the lead. They've been able to do it every time. What does Coach Frankham have here? Now they'll work it. Hallows for three. That won't go. Offensive board. And it's Jackson Nelson once again. He has scored in every quarter tonight. He and Jax, unofficially the only two players to do that. Ty will take the three and score it. Ty Christensen had the little step. Squares up, and the lead to Cedar Valley. Hanging. Oh, man, I don't know how that shot went in for Jackson Hallows. That's almost a no look. Just felt contact trying to get the ball up. The whistle doesn't come, and able to score it. Ty again through the lane, drawn contact. Ty Christensen here will head to the line. A lot of fouls to give here each side. 14 fouls on Cedar Valley. That's just the third on Salem Hills. As it will be Ty Christensen. They do call it on the shot. Oh, they counted the bucket. They must have said that there was rim interference on that. So instead of two free throws, it's an and one opportunity here for Ty. And Christensen makes good. Five minutes to go. Cedar Valley still showing that pressure. Jackson. Oh, nice spin move. Hand off. And Jackson Nelson tried for a little bit of the windmill finish there. Fouled on the shot. We'll head to the line here for two. That's a nice play to hand that off. I think it was Hallows. No, it might have been Humphreys. I don't remember. Either way, Jackson here at the line. Two free throws for the Skyhawks. Missed the first. Splits the trip. Back to a 1 point difference. Dakota handing back with Allen. Parkinson works to Cole straight away. Gets the roll. Cole Roberts. Boy, that rim just helped take a lot of momentum off the shot. Off the glass and in. Boy, that entry to Jackson Nelson. Count the bucket again for the big man. And a chance to head the line here for the three-point play. Boy, Jackson Nelson. Man, he just has been so good in the block tonight. Whenever Salem Hills needed a bucket, just look for 24 in the paint. And Cedar Valley now going to bring in Owen Bodden, a big man, to try to deal with some of that length in the post. Just Coda coming off the floor. And Nelson good on the three-point play. Scoring it tonight like his older brother did, different ways, but the points adding up in a similar fashion. And we're going to get a block. Ooh. We call the hold there. Oh, no, I did call the block. Well, you can see Zach Nelson trying to put the official in a tough spot. And Salem Hills wanted the charge. The block called there instead. Past the midway point here in our fourth. Inbounded to Ty. Ty looking, driving the paint. Here's Bodden. Good interior D by Nelson. Just stood straight up. Is not going to allow that baseline move. Now Roberts trying to set up the drive. Over to Bodden. Roberts, that three short. Offensive board for Cedar Valley and foul. We saw Hallows come down, and now we're going to get a technical. The spike there, that's going to be a technical 11 times out of 10. So the technical foul given here, and it will be free throws for Cedar Valley aplenty with a 1-point lead and 3:35 left here. And the fourth personal there on Hallows. Will clear the lane for Cole Roberts. We'll shoot the technicals here. 2 for Cole. Didn't get the bounce that time. One more. Yep. 1 for 2 for Roberts. And just like that, we're at, my bad, for some reason I was thinking it was on the shot, it was not. So just side out. Both teams, 16 fouls, bonus the rest of the way, both ways. 70-68 Cedar Valley basketball. Here's Allen. I'll give it to Heath. Roberts able to navigate around that pressure. Shot clock down to 12. Ty will hand off, now 10 on the shot clock. Heath gives it to Jax. Jax, the drive. Looking for Bodden, and last to touch it was Cedar Valley. They turn it over. Well, the drive there by Jax. They do everything right. And one that just comes off the fingertips of the big man. And it goes back to Salem Hills. They get the stop they needed. Jackson Nelson, and he walked with it. Salem Hills gives it right back. Inside of 3 to go. And Parkinson coming back on the floor. They got good minutes there from Bodden. I know I had the turnover, but a couple nice rebounds. We'll see if they like to go with Parkinson here, how much they engage him. From just off the bench, here he is. Back with Jack straight away. Kicked to Roberts. Cole Roberts with a big-time three. It's the largest lead of the game for Cedar Valley at 5. Nelson on the attack. Past Parkinson, and he missed it. Nearly took it away. He's been so good at those moments at the rim tonight. And now we got a traveling violation. As Roberts went to the floor. A traveling violation. We give it back to Salem Hills. Parkinson heading back to the bench, Bodden on the floor. You kind of saw Nelson and wasn't afraid to go right at Parkinson on that last possession. And Parkinson Nelson trying to back down Bodden. Has to clear the lane there. The drive in amongst the trees. Bodden stayed vertical. And it's Cole Roberts who draws the contact here. And it will be free throws for Cole Roberts, 1 and 1. Boy, Chase DeGraffenreid trying to drive there and ends up having 3 defenders right in that space. Just not a lot of room to do much. You see Bodden once again coming up with a big play. The young man just staying vertical, not going to lean in. 1 and 1. Cole good on the first. It's a 6-point difference. And now a timeout taken by Cedar Valley. Timeout, Aviators. They've got one more at the line when we come back.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
He said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Welcome back. Boy, what a game tonight. It's been a 19-8 fourth quarter for the home side. Cedar Valley trailed for, I don't know, 23 and a half minutes of the first 24. But in this fourth quarter, they've been able to attack. They've made some nice defensive stops. And a chance here at the line to push this to a 7-point difference would be a 3-possession game and significant here for the Aviators. Is 1-1 in region play is Cedar Valley, and they head right back to region play. This would be a great burst of confidence for them. And that just off. Cleanly rebounded there by Nelson. Here comes Salem Hills. Zach Nelson around the screen. No, we've got a foul here top side. And it's going to go on Jax. That'll be the 7th team foul on Cedar Valley. So Salem Hills heading to the line. Seeing about 50% free throw shooting here in the fourth. A couple surprises or surprising misses from each side. Zach Nelson going to try to change that fortune for Salem Hills. Front end of the 1-and-1. Clean. One more here for Zach. He and DeGraff and Reed, two best free throw shooters for the Skyhawks. And 2 for 2 there for Nelson. Good makes. And now whistles. Had a clock issue there. A little pressure here by Salem. And it works. We'll get a kick ball here. Wow. They're going to say Salem Hills didn't have possession, so that will leave it with Cedar Valley. Boy, fortunate there. Salem had the defensive stop they needed. See if they can do it here a second time. They'll back out of that pressure. 1:20 to go. No longer can you just hold at half court. Isn't the shot clock beautiful? Here's Heath. He'll give it with Ty. 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Cedar Valley. I'd guess they're going to take extended possessions from here on out. As we approach the final 60 seconds, Heath terminating, pass over to Ty. 8 on the shot clock. Oh, Christensen he had his man, Parkinson. A lot of heat on that pass and just a touch behind Jackson. Cedar Valley turns it over, and Salem Hills again gets a defensive stop that they needed, and they'll take a timeout. Timeout, Salem Hills. They'll have the basketball with 56 seconds left when we come back.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Salem Hills basketball. Jackson Nelson has been the guy here in this second half. Do they look for him here to help close it out? Or do they look back for Chase? That was deflected, kept here by Salem Hills. Snart had it taken away by Ty Christensen. Ty with a big steal. Roberts over to Allen. Blocked away by Nelson. Loose ball gathered by Snart. Skyhawks have to hurry. Zach looking to hand off, and it's taken away, deflected by Allen. And now you got a foul for Salem Hills. Ty over to Roberts, and there is the foul. With 21 seconds left, it will send Cole Roberts to the line to try to push it from 4 to 6. One and one here. Is that just the 8th team foul on Salem Hills? So Cole Roberts again. In a 1-on-1 situation. First, yes. One more here for Cole. He hit that big 3 in the fourth quarter. Has a couple of them here in the fourth quarter. And that free throw, boy, I thought it was going to be short. He got the home roll. 6-point difference. Chase, he'll dial one up. Yes, Chase to Graffenried, and a timeout taken as he cuts that deficit to half just like that. That's the 3-point shooting we saw in the first quarter from Chase to Graffenried. And that is a big one there for Salem Hills. 13 seconds left on the clock. We're going to stay here. But, boy, that speaks to his shooting ability. Talk about one of the better 3-point shooters in the state this year. It's Chase, young man shooting 42% from beyond the arc coming into tonight. Unofficially had 4 in the first quarter, 5 in the first half. He has not hit a lot of those in the second half. Cedar Valley's done a really nice job of really denying him possession extended. So to drive a little bit more, but really hasn't been able to dial in that 3-ball until just then here in the second half. We've seen Salem Hills extend pressure. They're going to do so here. They've generated turnovers off of it. They just haven't been able to capitalize. They come with pressure. Probably, I would say you foul pretty quickly. I'm a big fan of extending contests. 13 seconds left. You may try to see if you can't get a 10-second violation or try to pick off a pass here with some real intense pressure. Maybe play 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds and see if you can get a turnover. See what Coach Pugmire and the Aviators have in store here on the inbound. They'll be inbounding baseline. No timeouts left for Salem Hills. 2 timeouts left for Cedar Valley. Stacked here. They get it into Roberts. Roberts fouled there on the sideline. He'll head down, and it will be, again, Roberts at the line. And it's 1-and-1 one more time. 9th team foul. So 1-and-1 for the last time tonight for Cedar Valley. The lane's empty for the Aviators. And all the pressure on Allen. He's got to make one. He's got to get the first to get a second. And he does it. Cole makes one, trying to make a second. And he does. 2 for 2 for Cole Roberts. Here comes Hallows. Long 3. Back of the rim, tapped out, controlled by Roberts, fouled. And Cedar Valley is going to come back from an early double-digit deficit and get a big win at home. As Cole Roberts heading down here to take 2, officials discussing here. I'm wondering if part of the discussion here is whether that was an intentional foul. And it's just going to be a common. A foul given there to Nelson. And so 2 free throws here for Jacks. 3 seconds left. And with no timeout, really nothing Salem Hills can do to win this game. Boy, heck of an effort tonight from Cedar Valley. The way they started, great response. And look, this Salem Hills team, super impressive. You talk about the long ball of Chase DeGraffenried. He's just never outside of his range. And love what we saw tonight from Jackson Nelson in the paint. Was very aggressive. I know there was a couple shots he'd love to have back, but he was super efficient tonight for this Skyhawk offense. But they're going to come up shy. It was one of the things Coach Frankham talked about. We pride ourselves on our defense. Tonight they just didn't get enough defense as Cedar Valley gets the 80-73 win in what was a 25-13 fourth quarter to lift the Aviators over the Skyhawks. Our player of the game, Jax Allen. What a night for the young man. Finished with over 20 tonight. Hit multiple threes. He made big-time plays to help the Aviator comeback and victory. I want to thank you for joining us, for hanging with us tonight through some technical challenges as Cedar Valley gets a nice win in their home endowment game. 80-73 over Salem Hills. For Mike Christensen, my name is Dave Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, only on the Rewind Sports Network.